welcome to another thrilling episode of SRBTV. And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the series premiere of Netflix's Marvel's Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, yeah. It just came out. We're actually going to be watching it the day it just came out, at least the first episode, at least for you guys, and then
yeah, this is not like Luke Cage. We're actually the time of this recording, we are actually watching it on the day of its premiere.
Yeah. But even though the finale we'll probably watch later on, depending on how fast we get through it, which I doubt it. But
so let's get to it. Iron Fist. What we do know about the show, or the character at least, Danny Rand is the son of a very wealthy couple who run a very successful
law firm, a very successful law firm, and somehow they get into plane accident. And he survives pretty much. He survives the plane crash, but lands near
the Kunlun,
which is actually opens up only every somehow years. Pretty much they open up.
Yeah, he goes there, gets trained,
and he learns the ways of the Iron Fist, and he becomes the master of the Iron Fist.
Yeah, he becomes the chosen one for this power. He winds up back in New York, only to deal with more...
Many years later, let's put it this way.
Many years later, to deal with more ridiculous stuff, and now how he has to save... Not only has to save his parents' company...
The law firm.
But also save New York City itself from impending doom.
And of course, he pretty much brings up allies, pretty much from one chica. I forgot what her name was, her character is, but she is a key role in...
her name, in this show, her name is Colleen.
Yeah, her name is Colleen Wing, actually. And she does eventually, she's a key essential to his story.
Yeah, ally to his story.
Yeah, it becomes like the first ally. In a way, sidekick in a way at some point.
And before anybody asks, yes, Rosario Dawson is in here.
Continuing a role as...
Just say Claire Temple, a.k.a. the Night Nurse.
The Night Nurse, pretty much. And as we saw in the season finale of Luke Cage, she takes off, a little slip pretty much for kung fu training, or just, hey, learn, and I'm pretty sure that she bumps into Danny at this.
I believe it's Colleen's dojo. I predict it's Colleen's dojo.
Pretty much where she ends up, where she's learning, and she bumps into Danny and realizes what, probably at some point she somehow gets stuck in the middle again and realizes what he is.
Now, the elephant in the room is that based off 6 episodes, the critics have seen, it is the least.
It's pretty much not the strongest of the Marvel Netflix series. It's one of the weakest of the series.
Definitely, people are going the weakest of
the series, but they're stating that it's only because it's a slow character build-up. They said, especially for Danny Rand, it's a very slow character build-up. I think that's the main problem they said they have with this. It's just the character development is very slow with this season, and again, like I told Kristen pretty much a while back, I think it's only because they're so focused on the Defenders.
Yeah.
So hopefully after Defenders, for the second season of Iron Fist, they dive more into, okay, let's improve what we made. We didn't really do strongly with, but hopefully with this season, the second half of the season picks up from the rest of the first 6 episodes. But
yeah, we're not expecting much from this because we don't know much. Well, all we're expecting is a lot of martial arts.
Yeah, exactly. We know what we know of only because of Ultimate Spider-Man, the animated series. But we've seen that's a little bit here and there from like a lot of the older animated Marvel films or series where we see him. But that's about it. This is the first time we're actually diving into where his origin stories and where he's come from and where he's ended up with.
So we'll see you guys in post.
We'll see you guys in the post of this first episode for Iron Fist. So let's get into this. So here we go. Like I said, I like the beginning though.
Yeah, intro's still good. Like I said, give me a Street Fighter 4 by the whole ink.
See a little bit of the yellow, it's like sparking every time.
this person.
Guessing June doesn't work here anymore. Doesn't matter. I'm here to see Harold Meacham.
I'm sorry, that's not possible.
I'm Danny Rand, son of Wendell Rand. I've been away a long time.
I've been away a long
And
time.
you're here to see Harold Meacham.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Kill security. What the fuck, man? This one, and more pharmaceutical company.
It's like that's
it's like
an extension. The law firm is their extension.
Hold up, guys. I just want to talk to Harold. No.
Damn. He was flying right through them. Bigger guy.
The elevator. I came to see your father.
Look, but I think you're in the wrong place.
No, this is definitely the right place.
I'm sorry, but I'm calling security. They can help
Oh
you.
wait, no, it's me. Look, I know it sounds crazy, but let me just talk to your dad, okay? And I can leave you guys alone.
I'm afraid Harold Meacham is dead.
What? I didn't know. When?
Wait, how is he dead?
Why isn't anyone picking up? Can you get security up here?
Security got their ass kicked.
Yeah, he
Harold
took a...
Spencer, 12 years ago.
I was waiting for him to do that. I was wondering how long it was gonna take. Oh, they would dog.
Some attack dog. Eddie, no. Calms the dog down and shuts the door.
Now flip again. Oh,
This guy.
oh, she's gonna see it. Hey, we gotta fight.
You're the security guard from Rand. What are you?
They're all trying to take him out.
Okay. Oh! He disarmed him. Nice.
Blend in.
Look, he disarms everything. He abruptly dies at the age of 41. Sometime after.
It's his way of trying to get high and still secretly work.
But why? If it's true, then why?
Hi, Dad.
The Chinese yuan is going to drop. It's going to affect our expansion there.
I'll take care of it.
I don't like you're taking care of the Danny Rand situation.
How do you even know about that? Shit. Are you behind this? Is this another one of your stupid tests?
Don't worry, I'm not. Hey, will you ever betray me, Kyle?
No, sir.
You're a good man, Kyle. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
It's nearly midnight, sir.
Oh, too late then, huh? See? He loves me.
Jesus, Dad.
Damn.
What the
Damn.
hell is wrong with you?
Even Ward's like, okay, that's dark.
Of course. Who was he told? How the hell did he learn martial arts? Why has he waited this long to show up? Now that he's here, what does he want?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Which is why you can't just send some idiot to beat the shit out of him. Understood? Now we need to approach this with finesse.
Like the way you handle everything in life?
Don't be smart with me, Ward. Leave this to me. I'll tell you exactly what to do.
Like always.
Like always.
Okay, why fake your death?
I still don't know.
I know all the ins and outs.
He knows all the little secrets and.
Your brother tried to have me killed last night.
What? No.
Can we finally talk?
Okay. But I have a mace in my purse, and I can touch one button and I have a guard here.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Punch your brother in the face a few times. But...
I know, yeah. Brother in the face.
What makes you think Ward tried to kill you? Which, by the way, sounds preposterous.
Your security guy came after me. With 2 other guys. With guns.
Shannon? Are you sure?
Very sure.
Well, you seem to have gotten away.
Yeah. This time. And then,
She put something in his drink.
Oh.
She fucking put something in his drink.
you. What? Why would you?
He feels it.
That's fucked up, man. That is fucked up.
They found it.
Looks like you had another one of those episodes.
Better to let him sleep.
We got you, Danny.
Oh shit. Here's rolling the loop. So that was I'll admit that was a bit slower paced than other series.
Other
for me.
series, I see what they mean. It's a very slow pace, and I think that's the only problem with the show that a lot of people have.
I think it's my only problem with the show. Period.
it's
Is
just,
that
it's this very slow build up.
it's like very slow. Like we know for a fact that eventually people are going to start believing that he really is Danny
Danny
Rand.
Rand, pretty much. At some point, it's just a matter of when that's gonna be.
Yeah.
The performances are just phenomenal. They did a great job.
Good, yeah.
Finn Jones does a phenomenal job as Danny Rand. I don't care what anybody says at this point. Which nobody really has anything. They say he's it's great performance. It's just overall, again, it's just the character development is very slow. That's the only problem. I see where people were having issues with it. Hopefully, like you said, like we were saying before,
Hopefully it slowly starts picking up.
halfway, was it the second half of the season? Because they said the first half, they stated that pretty much the first half, first to second episodes that the press got, it's a slow build up. So hopefully maybe the rest of the half, it picks up the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, she's putting up the flyers. Bam! That's the same exact flyer that
Claire put up.
Claire put up.
Claire grabbed.
Claire grabbed pretty much to go train. Matter is when she's gonna decide to arrive. And of course, it confirms like we said, 15 years. So roughly 2002 is when the plane crash happened. So 15 years. So yeah. So he's like 10. He's got to be in his mid 20s here.
Yeah, and this he's about
He's mid 20s, and they did mention though. They stated it's like even if he is. They said he would currently own like 51% of the company by 1%. So that's what they said. They don't want this. They don't want this. They think it makes sense on their end that it's another company trying to get
that's the one thing I understand is like they're not gonna believe him because like,
they think that they're about to do an important, very big deal.
No, not the deal part. Just overall, there's good reasoning behind like
reasons that and reasons why would they think why they're doubting.
Yeah.
It's because of this. So but again it's very slow starting off. I could tell. I see that.
Yeah. There's like hints of what's to come, like why did a guy have a mysterious bird tattoo on his arm?
Yeah, like an eagle type of tattoo.
Yeah. Where Colleen got her training. More about like how they came to power, why Beecham, like the main Beecham.
Why his father, Ward's father, pretty much decided to kill him. Fake his death. And it looks like he's still secretly running the company, but illegally in a way, to where he can get away with it, under a false identity.
Because technically he's dead.
He's technically dead. So it's like a false identity, pretty much. He's created just.
Like with all the other shows, there's just a lot of mysteries. This one a lot more because, like we said, it's slower paced. So there's a lot more that we still haven't seen yet. We still don't know like his backstory, his training, which we're gonna get more of.
And you can tell he controls himself. He's like, he has those points where it's like he's angry at what happened and it scares him. You know, it very scares him, so he gets really angry. It's like those flash moments, which I like, where it's like he realizes, okay, I'm taking it over the edge. I need to calm down.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool how it is. You have that as well, where he always keeps himself calm. He tries to take it easy, but there are times when he goes overboard where he's like, okay, whoa, wait a minute. You know, those quick little flash. I like that. I gotta admit, I like those points, but...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, overall, it's solid. Finn Jones does great as like a man out of his time element. I really enjoyed it.
And like you said, too, he's been gone for so long, he has not realized what's going on in the world lately.
Yeah, like I said, he's oblivious to like what happened to New York City.
Yeah, New York with the alien attack, with the Avengers.
Like 5 years ago. What happened 5 years ago? Like what's been happening currently with the other members of the Defenders.
Yeah, and I believe, like I said, I read a little bit more about him, and like I said, Kunlun, I forgot how you say it. Kunlun pretty much only opens up during every certain amount of years.
And his family's plane just happened to crash around that time.
When it was revealing itself. And that's how come they're like, oh, why now? Now because he was able to it revealed itself again so he could leave. Because when it's hidden, nobody can leave. So the only time he could leave is when it revealed itself, and it was around the perfect time because he already mastered pretty much the art of the Iron Fist.
Yeah. So overall, there's a lot more to come. We're gonna see what happens.
Very slow build up.
We agree. There is a very slow build up. So hopefully it starts picking up slow. Not slowly, but it starts picking up.
Hopefully it picks up at some point.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it picks up. Before the 6th episode, or even then. Like I said, maybe the first half of the season is a slow build up, but maybe the second half it helps pick it up.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
So other than that, though. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, hit the comments down below. If you want to share around, and if you feel like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about stuff like this, hit the subscribe button down below or at the end of this video.
And again, tell us what you think, at least for the first episode. Let us know, your thoughts and just if you agree with a lot of the critics so far. It doesn't feel like a slow build up. I mean, for us, it really does. I mean, if it doesn't, then like I said, you can explain down below why. I mean, it's still good. It seems like it's going to be a good series. But even though I have to agree, it probably will be the weakest of the series. But again, just comment down below and let us know what you think.
Yeah. So next time on SRBTV, we will be tackling, of course, the season finale.
And then after that, we'll probably dive. I know it's been out for a while now, but we're going to dive into a series of unfortunate events.
Which just got picked up for a second season.
Yeah, so we will get into that, and that one we will be doing a little bit differently, but we'll explain when it comes time.
We're trying something new with the SRBTV format, and we're hoping it works.
Yeah.
So, like I said, until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
This was a very Marvel-filled episode of SRBTV.
See ya!
Later.